from your past is a gift. Okay, so in the last video, we were touching on how nothing is permanent. Everything in life is temporary, and this is such an important concept to grasp, because when you're in a situation, as I was with my depression, it feels like a situation is going to go on forever. It feels like it has no end. There's no light to the end of that tunnel. It feels like you're stuck in that forever. And the truth is that life is change. Change will come. Nothing will stay the same forever. Nothing is permanent. So say for example, I had a really hard time connecting in primary school to other kids. I just found it difficult to make friends. And at the time I was lucky enough, going through my childhood, that I was so obsessed with reading books. And each book would take me to a different place. I would just, in my imagination, I traveled to so many wonderful places, through my childhood in my primary school years. Now, the one time I did try to make a friend, it turns out that I invited her to my birthday and she didn't show up to my birthday. And then when I went back to school, she wouldn't talk to me. And this girl lived one street away from my house. So, I kind of went back to school after thinking, well, what's going on? Now she's not talking to me. And so I just, at the time, that belief that I had about love being taken away, I was just finding proof for that, that I'd given my love to this girl. I was offering her my friendship, and she decided she didn't want to be my friend anymore. She wanted to be someone else's friend. And that was fine. From there, I just went back to, well, things happened, but I don't want to get into that at the moment, because the topic for this one is change. Things will always change. And so for some kids, primary school is difficult because you get bullied, or high school is difficult because for that period of time, you get bullied because you're different. And everything out there is telling us that we need to be the same. We need to be the same. We need to all fit in. And I get frustrated with that, because we need to fit in and be the same. As what? Who decided what the perfect example is of what we should be? Who decided? Who made this decision and put it out there? Has anyone stopped to think about that at all? Who decided? Who decided in the magazines that this is what beauty looks like? And then everyone else aspires to that. But who made that decision? Who? And then all the masses follow. This is what, they say is beauty. This is what they say is perfect. So we have to try and aspire to that. Who decided that? Is what I want to know. Anyway, so we all aspire to be the same as this amazing, incredible super being that no one knows who they are. And because if we're not that, then we don't fit in. And so a lot of us go through school, we'll go through high school being bullied because we're different. And my message for you today, again, is that we're supposed to be different, okay? But that's not the topic for today, okay? We're supposed to be different. So we get bullied for that, or we get picked on for that, okay? And we're made to feel bad, okay? Because we're not the same as whoever this superhuman being is that everyone's supposed to be the same as. I'm yet to meet them. I don't know who they are, but everyone's trying to be this perfect being. Okay. Now, school is just, 6 years plus kindergarten is 7 years. High school is 6 years. The problem is that as a child, the day seems to be eternal. An hour seems to be a really long time. And that's why school feels like it's forever. High school's a bit different. We get a bit older and we get so busy with, homework and assignments and all the stuff they give you at high school to keep you busy. So high school's not as long. Time doesn't feel as long when we're in high school. But, high school's a tougher time because it's when we're more conscious of who we are, of as an individual. We're starting to develop more and more who we are, our thoughts, our beliefs, who we are in the world. We're starting to create this. We're going through that process at the time. And so being picked on or being bullied or being, made to feel ashamed because we're different, it's hard when we're going through that stage in life as a teenager. But that is not forever. High school is 6 years. Then there's work, outside of that, you've got uni as well if you want to go to college, I guess, and study for a degree or whatever. The good thing about that is that you'll find other people with similar interests as you. So if you do have a passion for something and you're following that, say for example, you want to be a vet, and heal animals, and that's your calling, then you'll find others with that same passion and you'll have something in common. So you won't feel so different anymore. But there are certain things that people take on that will make them different no matter what. And you have to learn to embrace that we're all meant to be different. Once you understand that, it won't be so hurtful to you when people treat you like you're different. Because we're supposed to be. We're not all supposed to be the same. How can we learn new things or do new things if we're all thinking and doing the same? Anyway, there's a thought for you today. So, nothing is permanent. Everything will change. Eventually, everything will change. And the biggest change will always come when you accept who you are and stop worrying about what others think or what others say. That's their problem. That's their problem. That's their issue. You be you. There's no reason to be anything else. The only other reason would be if you're trying to please others and you're trying to fit in to be this perfect being, whoever this is. Do they have a name? Who is this person that we're all trying to be like so we can fit in? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Anyway, it goes back to that topic of if we were all meant to be the same, we'd all eat the same foods, we'd all like the same music, we'd all want to be doing the same thing. And we're not born that way. We're all born to follow different paths, to want to do different things, to like different things. We're attracted already from young to different things. This should be an indication to you. Your fingerprints are different to everyone else's in the world. Not one other person on the planet will have your fingerprints. Not one other person on the planet will have the irises in their eyes that look like yours. They're all different. Every single one. So everything out there is already telling you that you are unique, that you are supposed to be different. So stop following this idea of we're supposed to be the same as whatever it is we're supposed to be the same as. I don't know what it is, but everyone seems to keep jumping on that train of wanting to be the same as, so they're not picked on for being different. Anyway, think about it. Really think about it today. You are supposed to be different. You're supposed to be. And there's no good different or bad different. It doesn't matter what kind of different you are. You are just you. It doesn't matter. You are you. Inside, it doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. It just doesn't matter. You are you. And you're supposed to be you, not someone else, not like someone else, not even like your parents. You're supposed to be you. So embrace that today. Stop worrying about what everyone else looks like or what they're doing or what they're thinking or, just be you. All right. Remember to click like and subscribe below so you don't miss any of the messages because it may be the most important one for you today. So hopefully a lot of you out there, all these little bells are going off that I am allowed to be me today. I don't need to be the same as anyone else. Very important. All right, my lovelies. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.